Welcome to the channel, coin lovers and collectors. In this video, we're taking a closer look at some of the most valuable United States of America Mercury 1 dime coins that have captured the attention of collectors for generations. These iconic silver dimes may be small in size, but certain rare dates, minting errors, and unique design details make them worth far more than their face value. We'll explore the history behind the Mercury dime, key features to look for, and what makes some pieces especially desirable in today's coin market. So check your old silver coins and take a closer look. You might be holding a hidden gem without even realizing it. Let's get started. First up, the United States of America Mercury 1 dime from 1928 without a mint mark, found in very fine condition. This is a beautiful silver coin with a fascinating story, and we're going to break down everything that makes it special. The Mercury dime, officially named the Winged Liberty Head dime, is one of the most admired coin designs in U.S. history. Created by sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, it debuted in 1916 and instantly became a collector favorite due to its elegant and symbolic artwork. The 1928 issue continues this legacy with remarkable detail. When we talk about the 1928 Mercury dime without a mint mark, we're referring to the version struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Philadelphia coins often carry no mint mark, and because this mint produced the highest number of coins during this era, the 1928 no mint mark dime is more common than the Denver or San Francisco versions, but still a beautiful collectible. Taking a closer look at the obverse, we see Liberty facing left, wearing a winged cap. These wings represent freedom of thought, an artistic message that resonates even today. Even in very fine condition, the hairline details, facial features, and cap texture remain visible, showing only moderate wear from circulation. The word Liberty wraps across the top edge of the coin in bold lettering, while the motto "In God We Trust" rests just to the left of Liberty's profile. The date, 1928, is clearly visible at the bottom, and on very fine examples, the numerals still have strong definition. Moving to the reverse, the design is symbolic and powerful. At its center is a fasces, a bundle of rods tied around an axe, representing unity and strength. Alongside the fasces runs an olive branch, symbolizing peace. The combination sends a timeless message: peace must be supported by strength and stability. In very fine condition, the fasces lines are still solid, the olive leaves remain visible, and the overall design is crisp despite light wear. The balance between detail and wear is part of what makes this condition grade so appealing for collectors who want both affordability and quality. Because this is the Philadelphia version, there is no mint mark on the reverse. This simplicity adds to the traditional look of the coin and makes it easy to identify as a classic Philly strike. For many collectors, completing a Mercury dime date set begins with values like the 1928 no mint mark coin. The Mercury dime series is made from 90% silver and 10% copper, giving the coin both historical and bullion value. Even a circulated piece like this still carries intrinsic silver worth, which adds to its desirability among collectors and investors. The 1928 no mint mark dime circulated widely through the American economy during the late 1920s and early years of the Great Depression. Every worn feature on this coin represents a moment in history, whether it was used for groceries, transportation, or savings during challenging economic times. Collectors often treasure coins like this for their historical connections. The late 1920s were a period of growth, innovation, and societal change in America. Holding a 1928 Mercury dime is like holding a small piece of that era, preserved in silver. Very fine condition means the coin shows an appealing level of detail while still displaying honest wear. It's often considered the sweet spot for collectors who want quality without paying the premiums that higher grades demand. The major design elements remain clear and attractive. One of the biggest reasons Mercury dimes are beloved is because of their artistry. Weinman's design is widely praised for its graceful lines and symbolic imagery. Even today, nearly a century later, the Mercury dime remains one of the most admired U.S. coin designs ever produced. This coin is also popular among beginners because it offers a perfect mix of affordability, silver content, and historical beauty. A 1928 Mercury dime in very fine condition is both accessible and visually appealing, making it an excellent starter piece or addition to an existing set. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these dimes in 1928, but many have been lost, melted for silver, or heavily worn over time. Examples in very fine condition are becoming harder to find, giving this coin increasing collectible value. Collectors often look at strike quality, luster, and detail when evaluating a Mercury dime. On a very fine 1928 example, the overall appearance remains strong, with the major features still clearly visible, even if finer lines show wear. This coin is also a great piece for historical teaching. It showcases early 20th century art, symbolism, and minting craftsmanship, all in a compact silver format. Whether displayed in a collection or featured in a video like this, the 1928 Mercury dime always draws interest. If you're building a full Mercury dime set, the 1928 no mint mark issue is an essential date. It complements the more challenging coins from the teens and 20s, and it adds depth to any silver coin collection. The United States of America Mercury 1 dime from 1940 with the S mint mark, found in very fine condition. This beautiful coin is packed with history, symbolism, and collector value. The Mercury dime, officially known as the Winged Liberty head dime, is one of the most admired designs in American coinage. Sculpted by the talented artist Adolph A. Weinman, this design first appeared in 1916 and continued until 1945. Even today, collectors consider it one of the most elegant coins ever minted. The 1940 Mercury dime with an S mint mark means this coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint. The San Francisco Mint continued producing high-quality silver coins through this era, and its S-marked Mercury dimes are well recognized among collectors for their sharp strikes and attractive details. Taking a closer look at the obverse, the coin features the iconic portrait of Liberty wearing a winged cap. These wings represent the freedom of thought, a theme that reflects America's ideals during the early 20th century. In very fine condition, the main features of Liberty's face and hair remain bold and attractive. The word Liberty stretches along the upper edge of the coin, with the motto, "In God We Trust," appearing to the left of Liberty's chin. The date, 1940, sits clearly at the bottom, and even in very fine condition, the numbers are sharp, readable, and well-defined. Moving on to the reverse, we see the famous fasces, a bundle of rods tied around an axe, symbolizing strength and unity. Wrapped around it is an olive branch, representing peace. Together, the imagery forms a powerful message. Peace supported by strength and stability and very fine condition, the reverse maintains impressive detail. The rods in the fasces remain mostly visible, the axe blade is well defined, and the leaves of the olive branch still show texture. This level of preservation makes the coin both visually appealing and historically significant. The S mint mark, located to the right of the fasces near the bottom of the coin, identifies this piece as San Francisco made. The mint mark is crisp and easy to see, which is important for collectors who value originality and authenticity. It's a 90% silver coin. The 1940 Mercury dime contains real bullion value in addition to its collectible worth. Even circulated examples like this one carry intrinsic metal value, making them desirable for both silver investors and coin collectors. The 1940 issue was minted just before the United States entered World War II, giving this coin added historical importance. Coins from this era represent a time of global uncertainty, industrial expansion, and major changes in American society. Many 1940 S dimes circulated heavily during the 1940s and 1950s, so finding one in very fine condition shows that it was well preserved over the decades. The lighter wear on this example indicates careful handling or early retirement from circulation. Collectors appreciate the 1940 S Mercury dime not only for its silver content but also for its balanced scarcity. It is not extremely rare, but high-quality circulated pieces are becoming harder to find as more collectors build full date and mint sets. Very fine condition is an excellent grade for a Mercury dime because it preserves most design features while still being affordable for new collectors. The major details remain bold, the artwork remains attractive, and the coin still has strong visual appeal. The Mercury dime series is beloved for its symbolism, artistry, and connection to early 20th century American culture. The 1940 S issue is a perfect example of why this series continues to be a favorite for collectors all around the world. For those assembling a complete Mercury dime collection, the 1940 S is an essential date. It fills an important spot in the San Francisco Mint lineup and adds depth to any historical silver coin collection. The craftsmanship of the San Francisco Mint often results in sharper details, and even with wear, this coin displays the Mint's well-known quality. The remaining luster and strong design elements make this 1940 S dime a standout. Coins like this also serve as educational tools. They help new collectors understand grading, mint marks, strike quality, and the history behind U.S. coinage. The Mercury dime is often one of the first classic U.S. silver coins recommended for beginners. This 1940 S Mercury dime is a tangible reminder of an earlier era, a small but powerful symbol of American artistry, history, and resilience. Its combination of beauty and silver value ensures that it will always hold a place in numismatic collections.